Welcome everyone to 52 Weeks of Green Lantern number 20, Green Lantern number 5. I'm your host, the Man in Black, and this is going to be a short one because there's a limited number of things I've got to say. Now, this is the wrap-up of the first story arc, and it's kind of underwhelming. As we wrapped up the last issue, Sinestro had given rings to most of his species. They decided to turn them on him, and they had planned to use them to break free. So, naturally, first, they don't work on Sinestro. Wow, surprise, right? They break free. Sinestro is able to summon his battery to him, which is pretty much how they break out of the cell. They kill the main Yellow Lantern, who he had never met before, who wanted to kind of take his place. He kills him with the battery. Pretty sure Green Lanterns aren't supposed to do that. Pretty sure that's never been done before. Pretty sure it was pulled off in a believable enough way. Yeah, I'll buy it. Sinestro turns out, well, he blames Hal, of course, for the fact that he wasn't able to shut down the yellow power battery, but he didn't give Hal the instructions to do so. So he uses his battery to empty the yellow power battery. Not exactly sure how that's supposed to work. I guess it's kind of like if he tried to put parallax back into the battery's kind of used to dealing with yellow energy or something like that. Come on. It's a plot device to end the Sinestro Corps so there wouldn't be any lingering questions. So all the Sinestro Corps members are in a permanent coma until such time as Sinestro feels fit to give them their lives back, or, you know, something unexpected happens, because that never happens in comics. Hal goes back to Earth. He has a ring, but it's worthless because Sinestro's a douchebag. Sinestro goes back to Oa with the yellow power battery, and Hal is going to be with Carol again. So, yeah, it's kind of an underwhelming ending. Really, no surprises here. Sinestro does reveal that I guess his willpower is stronger than Hal's, or at least less flexible, because he's broken power rings by pushing them too hard. I'm going to go with the less flexible. It's Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, and Sinestro have really proven themselves to be the most willful Green Lanterns in different ways. Hal and Guy are both of the more impetuous sort. They kind of bend different directions. They have kind of different motivations on things, but they're very similar in that respect. Kind of, very flexible in that regard. Sinestro is like an iron rod where, it's just too much strain without support. So I could see him snapping a ring that way. No emotional support there. And there's a teaser at the end. The Green Lantern, the Guardians are going into I forget what they refer to it as, but they're going somewhere dark and mysterious to free somebody who is going to lead their third army that is going to replace the Green Lanterns. The first army being the Manhunters, which was a failure. Second army being the Green Lanterns, which they have now decided is a failure because they have too much emotions. And this is going to be the third army. It was kind of hinted at early on, probably like the first issue. That's probably going to be the next story arc. But actually, I'm pretty sure I believe Jeff Johns said that the Indigo Tribe is going to be the next story arc, which means this thing is going to be either related to that or is going to be a story arc afterwards. So, we'll see. How do I feel about the Sinestro story arc? Well, like I said, I do enjoy things that go into Sinestro's background a bit. I also feel like this was kind of slapped together. The ending wasn't really thought out. They were basically like, well, we're at 5 issues. We've got to end the story arc. We can't just keep it running. And that's the result we get. So, Would I buy this as a trade paperback? Yeah. I think if you're a Sinestro fan, it's worth trying. I think we've really established that this story is going to be more about Sinestro with... Sinestro is going to be the main character, and Hal is going to be your bulk and skull. Yes, I used a Power Rangers reference. You're going to see him. His stories are barely going to be related to anything else unless it affects Earth. And he's just going to go on with his relationship in the same way it's been going on for the past 60 years. Could have hoped for more, but that was pretty much my reaction to number 1 as well. So, you know, what goes around comes around, I guess. Next week we have Green Lantern Corps number 5 with a wrap up to a somewhat more epic arc. Let's see what I think about that one when it comes out. By the time you see this, it will be out, and I will hopefully have read it, but we'll see. Man in Black out.